Alrighty, YouTube. I don't know what happened with this audio, so we're just gonna rip it off the dome right now while I'm finalizing this edit. But I was talking about in this clip how this is my pre-workout meal for my training session. It's just some carbohydrates and essential amino acid powder. Super nerdy way of saving calories here on a cut if you're training fasted first thing in the morning. This is literally like a one percenter thing. Usually if I train first thing in the morning, I just have a scoop of whey and carb powder, but I substituted out for EAA powder, save some calories. That's the way in. This is me looking handsome as ever. Ooh, ye fitness. No, I'm playing. Let's get into the workout, dude. So this is my upper C day. I currently am running upper lower, upper lower, upper lower. So this is my final upper day of the week. I start off with the lovely pec deck. All I'm focusing on here, people, is adducting that arm, baby. I think about bringing my biceps together. I get an awesome peak contraction. I love pec deck. I don't know why. I was kind of dealing with a little bit of a neck strain injury from like overexertion. So this movement, I can just pre-fatigue for my press and go hard as fuck on. I love pec deck. This is my pressing pattern that fucked up my neck a couple of weeks ago. I did 3 sets of pec deck and I think literally one top set of this. I'm averaging like 15 sets of chest per week and about 15 sets of back, lats specifically. And then legs are closer to the 10 number. Direct sets on the biceps are closer to that 10 number. Same with side delts, and my triceps are fucking huge. So they have like I think maybe 6 sets directly. I also train abs and calves. Rear delts are neglected because I have massive ones already. But I probably should have given you some pointers on that chest press technique, but we'll dial on this next exercise. Okay, pull downs are a good one to go over. When you do this movement, people, some lean back is totally fine, but don't make it obsessive. Sorry, aggressive? Yes, that's what I meant. And don't focus on retracting your scapula because then you're just turning into a row. So my cues here are chest stacked on top of the ribs, drive the elbows to the hips, focus on adducting that arm. It's beautiful. Those are awesome. Probably saved 1 or 2 RIR there because my head felt like it was going to explode last session. The neck strain is still kind of prevalent, so I'm taking some movements closer to the house, others not so close. This machine is awesome. As you guys know, the resistance profile on regular lateral raises suck. There's literally zero tension at the bottom and a ton at the top, but this one has a nice even distribution. You can see I'm failing in that like early to mid range. Awesome. Love this piece. They also have a plate loaded one, but this one I just fucking hopped on because it's all upstairs. I can just ping back and forth. And then I don't really train forearms, so this is good. I'm gonna start training forearms when I'm back into a gaining phase because at a certain point, like your physique just catches up, and like my arms are pretty big now. My chest sucks because I got cooked with genetics. My side delts are pretty solid. My lats have grown a shit ton. Mid back is super thick, so I may as well just build some fucking bigger forearms. But a little bit of lean forward with the elbows here is fine. Like if they creep forward, just a little bit more front delty. Who gives a shit? People don't really have overdeveloped front delts. It's okay. I mean, some people do, but like I try to keep these pretty strict, take these very close to the house. Isolation work, I don't really stress out about my neck injury. It's more the heavy compounds like the pull downs, but some curls for the girls? Why the fuck not? And then here is what the physique is looking like. Check out that mid back, baby. Come on. The lighting kind of cooked me here, but I'm happy with where the physique's at. I think I'm going to continue the cut for like another week. I initially planned on 4, but I think I'm gonna go 5 and then pull the plug. And then just literally slow gain, boys, for like the next 8 months, 9 months, and then do a show next summer, get fucking diced. But yeah, I'm starting to feel some of the symptoms, but that's the video. Let's get into the meal. Peace.
Wow, what a session, people. Really happy with how that went. I probably went over a lot of the intra workout notes, my thought process behind those lifts, why I'm doing certain movements. I'll talk more about it throughout the day, but I'm hungry, so let's get this meal in us. We got our oat bowl with the classic tarmac of cinnamon, mixed berries, a little bit of Greek yogurt, and the whey drip. Again, not tracking this, but it's got probably, I would say, 80 grams of carbs, potentially, maybe 75, probably 40 protein and like maybe 8 or 10 fat. All that's different between this and when I'm at maintenance or bulking, intentional lead gain is I just add a dedicated fat source like dark chocolate, almond butter, peanut butter, pretty much just protein and carbs, a little bit of fat from the oats. Yeah, meal totals probably 600 to 750 calories. I eat like 4 of these a day, plus my Ninja Creamy. Well, it's actually 3 of these and then Ninja Creamy, plus that pre-workout meal. You'll see how the day unfolds. But lots of fiber, lots of nutritious whole foods. Let's tuck in for the first bite. Oh, yes, sir. Look at that, baby. A little bit of Greek yogurt, cinnamon cereal, whey drip. Trying to just finish off that tub. Blackberries, strawberries, oats, cinnamon, banging. Not too palatable, but just palatable enough. People will go crazy with like the sugar-free syrups when in their deficit, make everything taste like extravagant. I'm honestly not pro that approach. Even whey drip for me is kind of out there because that's pretty sweet. Like I usually make this, or I did earlier in the cut, just with Greek yogurt straight up, but I kind of want to finish this cinnamon cereal whey isolate. So I'm like, fuck it, may as well make whey drip with it. People will fail their diets for a lot of reasons. Don't let the palatability of your food or cravings be that reason for you. Like, just start eating kind of a more boring diet. The new research that has come out suggests that, hyper palatable ultra processed foods are not evil, but they are designed to be made to be overconsumed, basically. Like the flavor profiles of salt, sugar, fat, carbohydrate and sodium, sugar, like all of these different balances in certain ratios, just like bypasses our reward signals and just wants us to consume more, and you eat too quickly before you actually feel full. So, that being said, don't completely neglect those foods. If you're somebody who struggles with like heavy restriction and then you binge because of that, I don't have that issue. I just choose to not eat them because they make achieving my goals harder. I have them on occasion, like a social event, whatever. Sorry for the little psychology of food ramble, but yeah, make your whole foods taste good. Not crazy, just nutritious, tasty, very satiating. It'll make your calorie deficit much easier. As for me, it's like cravings are never going to be the reason why. I mean, I won't cheat on my diet. I'm just like kind of too disciplined, and I'm not somebody who eats food really anymore for like heavy pleasure. It's more just fuel for bodybuilding. So yeah, that's my take on it. Still make your food taste good though, people. Last bite. I'm going to finish up. Check in with Rami and Anthony. Checked in with Javi yesterday. The boys are smashing it. And then fire off my DMs. Post on TikTok. Got a client at 2:30. Might be going out tonight. So we might have some social stuff in this vlog. I'll probably eat before that 2 p.m. client. So cheers. Banging. I forgot to mention with my meal number 1, I take my supplements. I took my creatine before, and then I take vitamin D because when I got my blood work done, I was below the optimal range, and I take a multivitamin just for insurance. People think supplements are everything. Obviously, they're not. They're supplements. That's what they do. They fill the little gaps, the little missing pieces. And the best way to tell what you should supplement with, just get your blood work done. You'll see what you're deficient in, what's in a proper range, like so easy. I think the only things that are worth it depends on your diet, right? Like if you're vegan, you probably want to supplement with B12, maybe iron. But like I don't eat red meat anymore, but I eat shellfish once or twice a week, so I get plenty of iron and B12. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Zinc too I get from shellfish. And when I got my blood work back, all I was low on was vitamin D. I mean, look how pale I am, bro. It's insane. And then just a multivitamin because it's cheap and it covers any little gaps. You can take magnesium too. A lot of people are consume insufficient amounts of that because it's kind of hard to get through diet. To be fair, I eat a shit ton of oats and quinoa, sweet potato, kiwis, so I get actually a lot of magnesium through my diet, but sometimes I will drink some before bed. even if it's just a placebo effect, I kind of like it. It's also flavored, my magnesium. It's like strawberry and lemonade, so it's like a sweet little treat to end the night. But enough chatting. When you're in your deficit, get your meal in, get out of the kitchen, wash your shit, move on to the next activity. And then when you get hungry again, time to eat. Let's go. Okay, productive work block done. Posted a TikTok, responded to all the boys, recorded some check-ins. I created a VSL. So when people apply for online coaching or they come into the coaching consultation call, they actually can see what it looks like. I show trainer eyes, the meal plans, the workouts, how I communicate with you guys, all that stuff. Because people have been hopping on the calls and have had like no idea what this is. And then it's just like brutal because they can't make the the sale. So yeah, let's show you guys meal number 2. I'm fucking hungry, dude. It's about 2 p.m. I have a client at 2:30, so I'm going to whip it up and show you guys in a second. Okay, meal number 2 time. We got 1 jar of jalapeno tuna. So that has fat in it. Usually tuna is a very lean protein source, but broccoli, sweet potato, and then boiled potato to satiety max, plus some mustard. Satiety on this meal is, palatability on this meal is definitely not up there with the first meal. But I'm in a rush. I need carbs, I need protein, I need a little bit of fat too, so I'm just getting it in me. I couldn't even tell you what the macros are on this meal. Probably in the realm of like 70-ish carb, probably 35 to 45 protein, lots of fiber obviously, and then maybe like 10 fat again. I'm only on like 20 grams of fat for the day. I might be getting dinner with friends at 6 p.m., so I'm kind of pre-saving. If that's not the case, then I'll have more fat later. Regardless, let's get into it, people. Ooh, wait, I have to check on one thing. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Today, I have more free time, or I'm not training as many people, so I can just cook these meals, but no protein prepped at the moment. I was hungry as shit and didn't want to cook eggs, so canned tuna it is. The boiled potato, funny enough, is the number 1 most satiating food. Now, you can probably season it up. I'm a psychopath and just go mustard on it with my sweet potato, broccoli, and canned tuna, but to each their own. It's going to keep me full. Doing a mini calorie bank in case I decide to eat out later. If I don't, then that's either a bigger deficit today or more food for later, but I'm going to get this in me. Keep chugging along. We're probably at 80-90 grams of protein for the day, 20 grams of fat, maybe 200 carb, if that. Got 1 more meal for sure, then a 300 calorie Ninja Creamy. So yeah, we keep it going, people. That's the structure, rinse and repeat. I'm going to tuck in lots of fiber, protein, healthy fats. Let's get it. All right, we are heading to dinner with the lads. We're debating between 2 restaurants, so I ChatGPT'd 2 meal options from each of them, so I stay dialed. We did 30 minutes of cardio. We posted our 3rd TikTok and IG reel of the day. Shot off 15 total DMs because this online coaching business ain't gonna build itself. I think once I do my next show, and I get pretty lean and I'm posting more consistently on YouTube, I'll get a more steady lead flow, but it's all part of it. I love it. I love training people in person. I'm really happy with my current online clientele. The boys have been smashing it, but it's tough, man. You know, I hop on a lot of these calls with people and understandably so, they're scared to sign up for coaching. It's either a big identity shift or they just don't know what they're getting themselves into. Hence why I made that VSL, which is like a pre-qualifying video. But I love it, man. It's fun being at this point in my life where like things are unknown. Like I don't know like how much money I'm gonna be making, like what the future looks like, because I kind of control my own destiny. I know it's kind of cringe. I'm sorry for that, but one thing I will never stop doing is going to the gym, training people in person, trying to get this online coaching business sorted, and get as jacked as possible, because that's what I love, man. I don't know. Getting into the gym, focusing on my nutrition has only changed my life for the better. So my ultimate goal in this world currently, bro, is just to help others do that. All right, that was soppy. That's about as deep as you're gonna get with me on this channel and in general, but I'm gonna go crush some ramen, which I haven't had in a while. I was so fucking hungry for that previous meal, but dude, potatoes, broccoli, it's a lot of fiber, so you gotta titrate your weight up to that type of meal if you're gonna eat like that. If you eat like that after eating, like, you know, processed garbage for a while, goy slop, like, you will get the farts for sure. So you gotta titrate your weight up. Make sure your potatoes are boiled enough too. I'd honestly start baked. That's probably more digestible. But I'm like still kind of full. Not kind of full. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry now, but it's a W. Fucking fire ass strategy. I'm gonna bring the camera out and show you all the meals what the boys decide to munch on. But I got like 900 calories to play with, especially because I did cardio today. So I'll probably have like a 500-600 calorie dinner right now, and then I'll have my Ninja Creamy with my mom at home. Go home, reply to some DMs, game plan for tomorrow because I'm busier. Got a couple of calls too, which I'm excited for, but I'm loving it. I'm pretty lean, dude. You guys can't see. I'll show you the physique. You saw the physique in the after gym shot, but let's get it, man. Let's finish up this deficit. We're gonna be pretty lean, maintain / slow lean gain from there. And I don't have a coach right now, but I might get one because I do want to compete in 2027 next summer around this time, I think. So I know what to do. It's just really helpful to have somebody who's experienced and has gone through multiple preps, multiple off seasons, so they can just kind of steer me in the right direction. I understand all the mechanisms and the big pointers, but paying for somebody to make me smarter and make sure things are dialed in is always a great investment. I don't really spend money on anything besides groceries, golf rounds, subscriptions and shit. So coaching and mentors is always something that I'm willing to fork up some cash over. But anyway, that's enough yapping. But I think it would be a productive move if I got him, have me getting dialed in with the rest of the off season, and then even a pre-prep phase. I'm not pretty lean, dude. You guys see, so it's not like I have a ton of cutting to do, but I want to get fucking shredded next summer. Crash the hormones, the whole 9 yards, everything I preach against, just to show y'all it's fun, man. You gotta do some challenging shit in life, you know? All right, that's enough yap. Let's get this meal in. I gotta dial in, listen to some tunes, find a good parking spot, and then enjoy some time with the lads. I spend a lot of time throughout the week, ideating on content, training people, and it's good just to get out and see the boys, you know? Like, you gotta find some balance, but that does not mean you should slack off and do nothing. I'll catch myself at times, and I'm like, dude, I gotta fire off some DMs. Like, I gotta think about some creative posts. I just posted one today on the constrained energy expenditure model and energy compensation in a calorie deficit. Super interesting. Definitely gonna get no views because it's very nuanced, but maybe it will get some views. I don't really care, as long as people fuck with it and like I enjoy making it. Obviously I gotta be more intentional and make some top of funnel posts too to draw in viewers, but this was like bottom of funnel, like heavy nuance. But I love that shit. Once you learn all the basics when it comes to fitness and nutrition, and you're in the field, right? Like me, personal trainer, online coach, nutrition coach. Now it's like the nuances, all the mechanistic stuff is so interesting to me. If you just like do fitness for fun and to be healthy, you know, learn the basics, do those well, that'll take care of 99% of things, and then live on with your life and do your other shit. But if you're in this field, there's always more stuff to learn. So I'm gonna keep driving and we'll see you for dinner time. It's fucking expensive public parking, so we got gritty. I mean, that's pushing it. That is pushing it right there, people. Let's pray we don't come back to a ticket. That would ruin my night. Should I just eat it and pay for parking? I don't know. Look at this bastard. If this cucklord didn't just park like a normal human, look at all this space. I'm going for it. Fuck it.
Hereditary's like psychological thriller. You know what I mean? Psychological.
Yes, it is. Never happened in real life. All right, just wrapped up dinner with the fellas. That was really tasty, dude. The thing about eating out is it's just a sodium bomb. Like, yes, I appreciate a good meal. That was tasty. But it was just so savory, bro. The broth, the fucking kimchi. I don't know if it's I believe that was Korean cuisine that I had. It was like tofu sunbu. I don't fucking know how to pronounce it, dude. I am uneducated. I just do fitness, guys. I don't do much of anything else at this point in my life. No, I'm kidding. I do have some hobbies, but like I don't eat out a lot as a, you know, most bodybuilders do. I mean, some do. Some are foodies, but I'm just not really a foodie anymore. But it was so savory. Just a lot of sodium. Tasty. Obviously, the broth was delicious. I ended up pivoting last second. Instead of doing chicken, I got clam because I wanted to get fancy with it. Hopefully my stomach doesn't get wrecked, but usually I tolerate shellfish well. All in all, W meal. I'm debating if I just eat a little bit of Greek yogurt now to get my protein in, or I enjoy my Ninja Creamy. I'm guessing I'm currently at around 2,200 calories for the day. I could just go to bed after this, not eat any more food, and take the, you know, rather steep deficit, but I could enjoy myself a little bit today. So yeah, it's kind of up to me. I'll decide in the moment. I might do some Greek yogurt, I might do some casein pudding, or I might indulge in a Ninja Creamy. I don't know. We shall see. I'll let you know. All right, final meal going down. Using my auto-regulatory skills, we're going casein pudding instead of Ninja Creamy. Save me about 180 calories. It all counts in that calorie deficit. Check out that consistency, people. Whey drip? Nah. Casein pudding. I'm honestly not hungry. I could eat like fucking Greek yogurt, but this kind of sounds nice. I usually do pumpkin seeds blended into my Ninja Creamy on the mix-in setting, which are really high in magnesium. Like one serving is 40% of your RDI, but that's also calories right now that I don't really want to eat. So I'm doing one serving of this Calm magnesium supplement. 325 megs per serving. Very cheeky. So I just drink that with some water along with this for the final meal. I'll eat this and then check in with you upstairs. All right, finishing up editing this video right now. It's kind of a banger. Some good workout clips, some psychology of food, my mindset with life. It was fun to make. I'll be more consistent with YouTube, I promise. Maybe I'll do a more in-depth training session. That was pretty good, though. I gave you guys some tips and pointers, but YouTube's fun, man. I like to talk about nuance and things, and I feel like I suck at short-form content because of that, because things are just so interesting. But I love you all. Check out the link in the bio for a free nutrition training audit, or DM me directly if you want to apply for coaching. But let's get it, boys. 1 or 2 weeks left on the cut, and then the lean bulk begins. I just want to compete already. Should I just rip a show? Nah, fuck it. I need some time to build muscle.